Hello and welcome to Crafting with Jane. I've got this background which I really didn't like and was going to throw away, but it's got sort of lots of different colours and things going on. It was one of the splatter backgrounds I did, stamped over it, then sort of sponged round it. I've put black round the sides, but it was a bit dark. So I've got a birthday card to do. So I thought, I hate wasting things. So I've stuck it onto a red background, little bit of red round on there because I thought it would pick things up. And I've got a birthday card to do for somebody who's mad on fishing. So I thought, right, I need a birthday sentiment. So I've just stamped and cut out happy birthday. These are from old Stampin' Up sets. So this was from Curly Cute. Never ever get rid of it. Love the font. And so I use happy birthday. I use all of the sentiments, to be quite honest, but happy birthday is from that one. The fish, again, one of my favourites because I love the look of them, because they could be any fish. So this is called A Fish and a Wish. And it came with a coordinating punch called Fish Builder Punch. So what I've done is I have stamped those out, punched those out, and I stamped them in VersaFine Clair, which is a lovely ink that shows all of the details beautifully, and it's called Morning Mist because I wanted that sort of grey look, because a lot of fish in this country aren't brightly coloured. They're not, you know, tropical fish, and he's a fisherman, so it wanted to be fish. So I thought I would put the fish in on here. There's two different sorts because there's two different punches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start sticking them down because I want to try and get the fish down on the card. So they're going to be swimming in that direction. So we'll have one there. And then we'll have one. Aha, now I need to put my birthday sentiment in, don't I? So I really should put that probably about centered. Or do I put it down at the bottom? Maybe down at the bottom, actually. So we'll have this one here. I've got smaller ones, so I'm going to put those in as well, but I just want to get these ones out first. And this will cover up this background that isn't wildly exciting and make it a little bit more exciting. So I think that that will work perfectly. So again, it's that waste not, want not. If you've got something and you really don't like it, before you throw it in the bin, see if you can turn it into something that you go, actually, that's not too bad at all. So let's put this one here like that. That's going to be the birthday. Now I've got these little ones as well. I'm doing them all in the same direction. Don't really want them swimming opposite directions. I could do, but for this particular card, I want that sort of uniformity. So we're going to put one up here. Then we'll put one in down on here. Put him there. I'll put him down on here. I do like the way the punch gives a little border, because again it looks, just makes it look as if it's all part of the pattern, as it were. So I'm putting that, I'm still just positioning that down there because I want to have one this way, and in fact because I might move the sentiment a bit because I want to have the little fish. I don't think I want a little fish one under each other. So if you see on here, this one's going to come here like that. And if I put the birthday sentiment here, I can put another little fish down that side. Whereas if I'd stuck it on, I would have had two little fish underneath each other, which wouldn't have worked as well. So that I think will work perfectly. Now I could mount that. I'm not going to mount it because I'm going to do my normal trick. So that can go down there like that. The happy birthday can go in on here. Like that. And it can go in on there on the bottom. Okay, so now while I'm at it, inside I've already stamped happy birthday, and I shall put one little fish I think in there. Let's do the big one. So there's a little bit of, I normally decorate the inside of the card, but I don't always show you it because I don't ever really have time. I tend to just do the fronts because as I do my videos live time, so you can see exactly how I do it and build it up, it tends to take a little bit longer. Do I put that one? Yeah, I'm going to put the little one at the top actually. So we've then got just the little fish in there, which gives, I could have stamped them, but because I've got these over, again, it's that thing of not wasting what you've got. And I didn't know how many I was going to use. So I thought, right, I could put that one on. And this other one I'm going to put on the envelope. So that's the front part. Now it still needs a bit of something extra to go on there. So I'm going to get out my Posca pens, which as you know I really love, and I'm going to take the black because I want the black in on the edge of the birthday. In fact, I think that's probably a bit of a fat one. I'm going to try and do it on a smaller one, I think. Let me just grab those out. I've got a black and a white in that one. The nice thing about the sets is that you can get them with a black and white in most of the packets, and it's that sort of thing that you tend to use your black and white more often than anything else. So I'm just going to draw my line along the edge like this. So, and I tend to do this rather than doing it along the top edge because I think once it's down it just frames it nicely, but it doesn't detract too much from the actual print. If you think if you're mounting it, you mount it from something underneath, so that just literally gives the piece underneath rather than going along the actual thing, which I know some people do, but it's not my sort of thing. Okay, now I want to do some white splatters across to sort of almost be like bubbles and things going on. So I'm going to get this one out. I just need to prep it just a little bit. I did that the other day and it came out all over the place. I'm just going to work just like that. Can you see? I've got a real bobble on there. So while I've got that bobble, I'm just going to actually pick that up and I'm going to try and drip it onto some of the bits down on here. Whoops, there we go. So we've got some really nice big blobs on here. That's probably a little too big, but it'll do. It'll be like a big bubble. See, I really like the way you get the splatters on there. And what I have to do is just turn it round a little bit. Because what it makes it do is it just gives that sort of watery, bubbly look in the water like that. Okay, so I think that has just finished it off nicely. I might, says me, I think that one is just a little too big, so I'm going to try and see if I can just dot that one off just a little bit. There we go. So I've got a little bit of it coming underneath. These bits need to obviously dry out, but you've got that real nice look, and it's covered up the background just enough to make it look like a really fancy birthday card. And as I say, using the fish because it's somebody who enjoys fishing. And as I say, I'm going to put this little one on the envelope, and then that's the birthday card done. So I hope you enjoyed that. As always, please stay safe and well. Please be kind, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye bye.